the U.S. Supreme Court. Pennsylvania Treasurer R. Budge Wire blew his head off during a televised press conference. These are only 3 things that anyone can remember happening back in 1987. But something else happened that year. A television program debuted. It was called Full House. Between 1987 and 1995, Full House spun the tale of San Francisco widower Danny Tanner, his brother-in-law Jesse, his friend Joey, and their attempts to raise Danny's 3 daughters into adulthood despite the comical difference in their respective genders. The program was considered to be a gentle, lighthearted, and sentimental treatment of the foibles of the coming of age. This was not the program's intent. The writers of Full House intended for the show to be a dark glimpse into the heart of the existential poor. The light-hearted dialogue was considered a jarring counterpoint to the grim, surreal actions written into each episode. The network executives, however, hated the experimental elements and signed off on the show only after the producers agreed to scrap the original stage directions and substitute them with more family-friendly fare. No one, however, told the writers! Some say it was simply because they were afraid to enter the writer's room, a perpetually cocaine-fueled madhouse where it was often difficult to tell where one orgy ended and the next began. Many thought that the original, unedited scripts of Full House had been locked away forever. Fortunately, one recently appeared on eBay, having been purchased at the late James G. Ballard's estate auction. Then R. Williams obtained the script, and tonight we present a stage reading of Full House, episode 161, The Last Dance, by Tama Monson, offered as it was originally intended to be performed. In the episode, Uncle Jesse's aged grandfather, Papuli, comes to visit the titular Full House. He appears long enough to bond with the Tanner girls, and then he promptly dies. In his sleep. Leaving the family psychologically unmoored. Please allow me to introduce your performers. Danny Tanner, widower patriarch of the Tanner clan. Uncle Jesse Pathopoulos, Danny's brother-in-law. Following the death of his sister, Jesse moved in with Danny and helped raise his 3 children. While many states have laws against allowing a Greek man to live with 3 minors, we are to accept that this is normal in San Francisco. Joey Gladstone, Danny's childhood crush. A failed comedian living in the Tanner family basement. Joey allegedly moved in with Danny and Jesse to help raise 3 children, though we all know the truth. DJ Tanner, eldest of the 3 daughters, Tanner. In spite of her unorthodox upbringing, DJ is an extremely conservative Christian. Stephanie Tanner, middle daughter of the clan Tanner. Stephanie's frustration with her middle child status is relieved only by her growing addiction to crystal methamphetamine. Michelle Tanner, youngest of the 3 Tanner daughters. A catering homunculus. Rebecca Stumblus. Wife to Jesse, a cipher. Kimmy Goodworth. A dispossessed orphan from parts unknown, an agent of neutral chaos. Papuli Katopoulos, grandfather to Jesse. An aged deviant in the group of senility. Steve Hale, DJ's bland, Leatherman read before tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Full House. San Francisco, the mid-1990s. Our tale principally takes place within the Tanner compound, a two-level home in a gentrified community. The interior of the home is a monument to cleanliness, offset by twisting non-Euclidean geometry, a sterile take on the cabinet of Dr. Caligari. Every sentence uttered is accompanied by haunting, cackling laughter, disseminating from parts unknown. Chapter 1, Gnome Sea Building, Heated Dubious Movies. So, what do you want? Respond to that email? I want to die. See the Tanner family. They are gathered at the dining room table with a pile of poison oak leaves.
Come on, everybody. If we want to get these grape leaves ready before your grandpa Katsopoulos gets here, we're going to have to stuff faster.
I'm stuffing as fast as I can.
Does Grandpa have a job back in Greece?
Oh, sweetheart, don't you remember? He used to be a fisherman.
Hey, Danny, you remember when we were kids and we used to go fishing with your dad?
Oh, yeah. That was the life, wasn't it? Out on the rolling seas, I can still hear my dad's voice. Son, have you ever been this nauseous?
Hey, you remember that promise we made to each other?
Yeah, I sure do.
Danny and Joey locked eyes, briefly recalling a fond period of childhood sexual innocence.
We were going to save our money and buy boats, sail around the world. Whatever happened to that dream, Joey?
Our dreams are concealed by the gravestone shadow.
The same thing happened to all our dreams, Mr. Vice President.
A ghost laughter filled us up. DJ enters, her fingers clasped tight around her battered leather Bible. Steve follows, gnawing angrily and instantly at an apple.
See you, Dad. We're gonna go to the mall.
You just got back from the mall.
I know, but I can't stop thinking about the designer sunglasses I saw.
A billowing cloud of blowflies enters the kitchen and consolidates into the hunched, rachitic form of Kimmy Gibbler. She's wearing the rags of a blind prophetess and a pair of designer sunglasses. She quickly casts a glamour so that DJ cannot detect her presence.
They're round with black metal frames.
And these really cool dark purple lenses.
Yeah, did you see them on that styrofoam head at the store?
No, I see them on the wooden head at the door.
An electrical crackling is heard and Kimmy reveals herself. The home fills with the scent of ozone. DJ quickly forks the sign of the evil eye.
Kimmy! Cool shades, huh? You always do this to me. Every time I see something I like, you just have to have it. Hey, I left Steve alone.
Steve
Don't
chokes
think I'm
on,
not grateful.
Steve chokes on his apple, having witnessed the vision of his own death.
Kimmy, I don't want to be seen together wearing the same sunglasses.
Well, maybe we shouldn't be seen at all.
Fine with me.
Fine with me. Fine with me.
The incantation having been repeated 3 times, Kitty transforms into a rain crow and disappears into the night. Suddenly, a voice from the living.
Hey, everybody, we're home.
Jesse enters, carrying a moth-eaten bag of tattered clothes and baby doll parts. The bully bursts through the front door, a shrieking green maniac.
No, it's not.
We missed you, Grandpa.
No, you remember the last time I was here? I told you to call me Papuli. Grandpa means someone who is old and gray.
What does Papuli mean?
In Greece, it means someone who is old and gray.
Oh, okay, I'm next, Papooey.
Oh.
So you do remember me?
Of course I do, Joey.
No, I'm Danny.
I'm Joey. Oh, of course you are. Oh, my little Stephanie.
No, I'm DJ.
Oh, of course you are. And little Michelle.
I'm Stephanie.
Oh,
I'm Michelle.
of course you are.
Bully stares at Steve, the shrunken face a mask of divine confusion.
And you. I have no idea who you are.
You have no idea who any of us are.
Everyone pauses, staggered by Michelle's cruelty.
Bully, this is Steve, DJ's boyfriend. You'll be seeing him around here a lot. Probably in the kitchen.
Catch you later, Deej. But Bully, see ya.
In the kitchen, right?
We will never see Steve again.
Hey, Bully, you remember Rebecca?
Oh, who could forget Rebecca?
A sinister gleam flashes in Bully's eyes. He licks his lips with a gray, worm-like tongue.
I bet you could forget.
A tear rolls down Bully's creased cheek. Chapter 2, Instar. See the Tanner kitchen? Time has no meaning. Stephanie and Michelle have poured 50 pounds of flour on the kitchen table in an attempt to introduce disorder into their sterile lives. The Bully enters carrying an empty pan. It is not meant to represent a full pan. It is an empty pan.
Moussaka!
Bully's famous moussaka! Smell that, girls! Just smell it! Isn't that delicious?
Michelle and Stephanie do not look up. The clock strikes 13. Somewhere nearby, an alcoholic falls down a flight of stairs.
But Bullies, you just have to have this recipe before you leave.
No problem. This one I got off the back of a box of Moussaka Helper.
Kimmy is the most irritating person in the entire world. Welcome to our side. You know, she wore those sunglasses all day in school, even in gym.
Well, what's wrong with that?
We were swimming.
Leave us the Phoenician a fortnight dead, forgot the cry of gulls, and the deep seas swell, and the profit and loss.
I mean, she knew I wanted those glasses, and she knew I wouldn't wear them if she had them, but she bought them anyway.
This sounds like a fight that two men in the village had back home.
Nikos bought his wife a pair of beautiful pink ox hair slippers. Andreas found out about it, and he bought the very same slippers.
Well, maybe his wife had cold feet.
Steve, you're missing the point. Now, all the police stories have lessons, okay? So, now, he's passing down the wisdom of our Greek ancestors, so you gotta listen, okay? Now, this story's not just about ox hair slippers. It's about, well, this particular story is about, what's the story about, Bully?
It's about time you shut up and let me finish the story.
The point is that Andreas wasn't even married. He bought the slippers because Nikos had the slippers. Well, he walked all around town in those slippers. Of course, he had the legs to carry it off. Anyway, Nikos was so mad at Andreas, he never spoke to him again.
Now, see the age? Works to live by, Bully. Okay, now do you know what he's talking about?
Andreas was a jerk, just like Kimmy.
Yeah, that's right. Is that right, Bully?
Not right.
That's not right, Deej.
Michelle stares at the kitchen table and grins impishly. The room fills with cold blue lights.
Wow, we got flour everywhere. everywhere.
Don't worry, when we get flour on our hands, where do we wipe them off?
On the towel?
No, my little Michelle, on our nose.
But on our cheeks.
That's the idea. Only we missed the spot. Opa!
Hey, kids!
What?
Yo, guys, you're making a mess here.
What mess? This is a celebration. Opa! Come on, Jesse! It's a party! Opa! 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 Opa!
All right, I'll try. Happy New Year!
Opa!
All right, you want to look? I'll give you some of
Chapter 3, Tulpa. Papuli and Michelle are doing a traditional Greek dance.
Totally my brain dead. All right, yes.
All right.
Uncle Jesse, the Foolie's teaching me how to do a Greek dance.
Come on, Jesse. We show her a couple steps, eh?
Oh, new things. I don't dance.
You're Greek. You dance.
Papuli, am I Greek?
Of course you are, little Michelle.
I don't feel Greek.
Well, to feel Greek, you must be proud of your ancestors, the great authors and thinkers. Of course, we should enjoy life a little bit too. That's why we dance, because we cannot contain our happiness. Right, Jesse?
Precision and effort signifying nothing. A glass drill bit.
Listen.
Listen. Look, my heart's Greek. It's just that my feet don't know it. Listen, you guys have fun and dance, and I want to clean up this little celebration we just had in the kitchen. Doing great, Michelle.
Papuli, it's share time at school on Monday. Can you teach my class a Greek dance?
Of course I can, my sweet little Michelle.
Oh, I love you, Papuli.
And I love you too.
You will not be saved by General Motors or the prefabricated house. You will not be saved by dialectic materialism or the ambit conference. You will not be saved by vitamin D or the expanding universe. In fact, you will not be saved.
Chapter 4, Terra and Julius.
It's like a bad dream or something.
I know. But you know, at least Papuli's like peacefully asleep, you know? See the backyard. A dogma, or Zoroastrian burial tower, has been hastily constructed in the night. Scavenging birds wheel overhead, very void chunks of Papuli.
We all know how much he meant to you, Jess. He meant a lot to us, too.
We're all gonna miss him.
It's just so helpless. I mean, it's like I could have been there. I could have done something, you know? It's like I could have helped him. I could have.
Jess, honey, there was nothing you can do. There was nothing any of us can do.
Yeah, full of love and life, and now he's gone.
Uncle Jesse, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. You know, I don't have time for this. I've got so many things to do. Gotta make arrangements.
Yes, we can take care of that.
I guess he thinks it's his responsibility.
Why won't Uncle Jesse let us help him?
Oh, honey, it's just his way of dealing with the pain, you know, by keeping busy.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Michelle.
Hi, Daddy.
How was your honeybee meeting?
Oh, it was great. I made this for Papuli.
Michelle holds up a marionette made from chicken bones and pornography. It is not the real Papuli, but an amazing facsimile.
Where is he?
Michelle, Papuli's not here.
It's okay.
Oh, something's wrong.
Sweetheart, this isn't easy to say to you. This morning, after we went to school, we went to wake up Papuli. Michelle, he died of his sleep.
What?
He was very old and his heart...
Chapter 5, a warning case. Michelle is alone in her room. Somewhere, a woman realizes she hasn't left her husband in 15 years. 70 years.
Hey, Michelle.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I feel like crying.
Me too. But we can't do that in front of Uncle Jesse.
Why not?
Because if he saw us crying, he might start crying again too.
Uncle Jesse was crying?
He started to. He didn't want me to see. But I did. Michelle, we have to be brave for Uncle Jesse and not cry in front of him.
I don't know if I can do that.
You have to.
I don't know how to stop myself from crying.
Just think of something funny. Like when Joey puts a whole donut in his mouth.
That always makes me laugh.
Jesse enters, holding an unplugged telephone handset. He is losing his grip.
All right, Aunt Blaine. I'll be in there in a few days. Bye. Girls, you okay?
Yeah. Michelle stares into the middle distance.
You all right, Michelle? What are you doing?
I'm thinking about Joey stuffing a whole donut in his mouth.
All right. Girls, hang in there. I just talked to the relatives. It looks like I'm going to be going back to Greece for a few days.
Only the dead have seen the end of the war.
Chapter 6, What the Thunder Said. The extended Tanner family stands in the backyard next to a boat. Danny Tanner is dressed in Gilgamesh, while Joey Glaston is clad in the furs of a wild man in Fiji. Tanny tolls the tocsin bell, ringing it again and again. Laughing maniacally.
Ahoy, mateys!
Danny, you went out and bought a boat? Just like that? It took you 6 months to decide between wastewater power and bleach. Danny silently calls his suicide attempt.
Yeah, but this is different. This is something we've always dreamed about. Isn't that right, little buddy?
Aye, aye, Captain. I hear exactly what you're saying. I mean, after everything that's happened this week, it makes you realize that life's really short, and you should really go for your dreams, or you've got no reason to wake up in the morning and scratch yourself.
Hey, everybody, check this out. I have the perfect name for our vessel.
Danny holds up a life preserver. Pussy Patrol is written on it.
I like it.
So do I. And so would Papuli. Thanks, Danny.
A chunk of papuli tumbles from the sky, dropped by a carrion bird.
You know, I gotta get back on the phone and make a bunch of calls.
Jess, do you know what to do? You need to slow down and take some time to yourself.
Beck, I'll be fine. I just gotta call the airlines and confirm. I don't want to end up in Athens, Georgia.
A sudden ground fog rises from the earth. It swirls about, consolidating to form a Kenny Gibbler.
Hey, Beavis and Boathead.
Look, Joey, we caught our first fish, the big mouth gibbler.
Hi, Kimmy. Hey, Dee. Steve told me about your great grandpa. I'm really sorry. Thanks. And you know what about the sunglasses?
You know, forget about the sunglasses. You know, that's the whole point of the police story. We shouldn't break up a lifelong friendship over something as stupid as a pair of sunglasses.
You're right. Yeah.
A sweater, maybe, but friends again? You got it.
How shall we comfort ourselves, the murderers of all murderers? What was holiest and mightiest of all that the world has yet owned has bled to death under our knives? Who will wipe this blood off us? What water is there for us to clean ourselves?
Chapter 7, Too Black. Time has passed. Jesse is alone in the kitchen, talking to an effigy he has constructed from a pile of soiled clothes.
How's Michelle? She's fine. When did she's not at school? I saw her leave from school this morning.
See the boat with that? A slender hand places a pudding cup on the gunwale. Jesse rises to investigate.
Oh boy, I sure had a big lunch. I got this one pudding cup left. What to do? You know, I'll just put it here on the boat next to the other one. And I'll come back and get it later. Well, I'm off. Gotcha!
Oh, that was cold.
Michelle, what are you doing home from school?
I couldn't find my backpack.
What's that?
Jesse points to the backpack sitting on the boat step.
Oh.
Michelle is a goddamn liar.
It's in the boat.
Oh, it's in the boat.
The one place I didn't look.
Hey, Shorty. Hold on a second. Come here. Come on, Shorty. Laugh with me. What's really going on?
I can't tell you.
You can't tell me. We tell each other everything.
Everything?
We see the interior of Jesse's closet. A burlap sack concealing a humanoid shape rolls over and moans. Telephone rings. Distantly, a dog barks. We return to the backyard.
Yeah, well, never told you this, but I once bought a Kathy Lee Gifford CD. Boy, that really makes me feel good to get that out in the open. All right, now your turn.
Papuli was supposed to come to school today and teach my class a Greek dance.
I'm sorry, kiddo.
I was afraid if I went to school and Papuli wasn't there, I'd feel sad.
Michelle, it's okay to feel sad.
But if I felt sad, I might cry, and then I couldn't be brave. For you.
Michelle, where'd you get the idea that you had to be brave for me?
From Stephanie. She said that you were so sad and that we shouldn't make you feel worse.
Oh, sweetheart Stephanie. She probably thought she was telling you the right thing to do, but she was wrong. I'm going to talk to her about this, Michelle. We should always share our feelings with each other. That's what makes us family.
I really loved Papuli. I was his little Michelle.
And I was his little Jesse. We always used to take care of him. He always used to take care of me. Now he comes to visit me and I can't even take care of him.
No, it's not your fault. His heart was old.
I know, Michelle. But it still hurts.
It's okay to be sad.
I know. I heard that somewhere before.
Uncle Jesse,
Mm-hmm.
is it okay to cry?
You bet.
My first thought was he lied in every word. That hoary cripple with malicious eye, askance to watch the working of his lie on mine, and mouth scarce able to afford suppression of the glee that pursed and scored its edge at one more victim gained thereby.
Chapter 8, The Slug Quarry. See Michelle's classroom, a one-room shack deep in the woods. The children huddle against a Franklin stove for warmth. The teacher is at her desk, whittling a poplar knot into a crude face.
You gonna be okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Hi, Michelle.
Hi.
Do you have something for share time today?
Well, my great-grandpa Papuli was going to come to school today and teach us a Greek dance. But he died.
Oh, well, we're all very sorry, Michelle.
He taught me some of it, but I'm not sure I can remember.
Well, I'm sure we'd all really like it if you tried.
Okay. I can try. I can't remember the rest.
I can.
Jesse is dancing! Dancing!
Ready for the big jump?
Oh, Pa, here we go!
They're dancing! The floor slamming into the jackets, and the fiddlers running hideously over their canted pieces. Towering over them all is the Jesse. And he is naked and dancing, his small feet lively and quick, and no double time, and bowing to the ladies, huge and pale and hairless, like an enormous infant. He never sleeps, he says. He says he'll never die. He bows to the fiddlers and sashays backwards and throws back his head and laughs deep in his throat, and he's a great favorite with Jesse. He walks his hat, and the lunar dome of his skull passes palely under the lamps. Then he swings about and takes possession of one of the fiddles, and he pirouettes and makes a pass, two passes, dancing and fiddling at once. His feet are light and nimble. He never sleeps. He says that he will never die. He dances in the light and shadow, and he is a great favorite. He never sleeps, the Jesse. He is dancing, dancing.